Hey guys, so this is Zara from Transieth, of course. Okay, I'll start off by saying that I'm sorry I haven't been doing videos for a couple of weeks. I've been super busy at work. But yeah. And, well, also, I mean, I missed my video yesterday, because yesterday was Tuesday, but I'm here doing it today. So yeah, you know how it is. Sometimes you just don't have time to do other things. And for the last couple of weeks, work was fucking hell. But okay. Now to the topic. This week's topic is, how do you get over your discomfort with being trans and come out to yourself? Okay, so this is a good topic. I think we've probably touched on this before, but I mean, you know, it is a really good thing to talk about because, you know, I'm sure a lot of our viewers are younger trans people who haven't been able to really admit to themselves that they are trans, you know what I mean? Like, in my own story, I first had an idea that, I first really knew from the time that I was like 7-8 years old, but it took me up until the time I was 16 to really be like, okay, this is who I am, I need to do this to live a happy life. If I don't do this, I won't live a happy life. I'll basically be what society wants me to be and not what I want to be. And I need to be who I want to be. It's just building up courage more than anything, I feel like. A lot of trans people say that, or a lot of the younger trans people say that, I guess, that they're not as brave. And of course you need to have bravery to start the whole transition, of course. But I find the majority of trans people are extremely brave. And, you know, your transition helps build that up as well. And I actually hear from people who aren't trans, from people I know in my life, that I am one of the bravest, strongest people I know. Because I don't hear it as much now. Like, I don't hear as much, hate now as I did before, because people can't really see that I'm trans, but you need, like, there are always gonna be people who are gonna be haters, and they're gonna want to bring you down. They're gonna call you a F-A-G, or any of those other derogatory, stupid words that people will call people that are stronger than they are. But you just need to realize that that you're better than them. That you're stronger than they are. I mean, you know what, even yesterday, I was out mowing the lawn, I was doing yard work with my mom, and in the neighborhood we live in, there's this guy who lives, like, across the street from me, and he went to high school with me. Now, I didn't move to this neighborhood until after I had already started my transition, so I'm not sure if he knew who I was or not, but now I think he does, because I could have sworn when I was out there mowing the lawn, I heard that word, F-A-G, coming from that general direction where his house is. And I turned and looked, and I didn't see anybody. I just think I'm pretty sure I heard that word. And it's just like, really, he's so cowardly that he has to, like, yell that and run into his house or whatever he did, if he even did it. Like, maybe it's just me in my mind, but still. But still, like, it's insane. Like, that's completely cowardly. And I could have gone over there and been like, okay, that's what you think of me, what are you gonna do about it? And then he would probably be like, get the fuck out of here, get the fuck out of here. I don't know, but it's something that builds up in you over time, the strength to be who you are, and courage and all that good stuff. It just, but where do you find it when you're, you know, admitting to yourself that you're a trans person? Well, it's like, how long can you go on living knowing that you're living in the wrong body? Like, Like, I don't know, so you have a bunch of girlfriends and then you haven't transitioned yet, so they all think you're a guy, and then they have a slumber party, and you would love to go, but you weren't invited because they see you as a guy, and girls don't want guys at a slumber party. Simple as that. That's very hurtful if you're a young trans woman that everybody still sees as male. That can be extremely hurtful, because you want to go to the slumber party. You want to talk with all the cute boys in school and stuff, too. You know what I mean? I don't know. And you can't blame them for that, because they see you as this way. They don't... the majority of people don't have that education about trans people. It's not like we're really talked about in sex ed in schools or anything. And we should be, but we're not. I mean... So people don't really understand us. What they hear about trans people is usually negative stuff, and it's usually in a media platform that also really knows nothing about trans people, just kind of mocks us. So you can't blame them for not inviting you, because they see you as one way. They see you as male. And, like, how often do you see a young male going to a slumber party with a bunch of little girls? You don't see that. As cool as that would be, too. I mean, as long as the guy isn't planning on, like, I don't know. But that's my point, is you will have, you will experience hurtful things like that. And I suppose that kind of builds up your courage a bit. And I don't know, hopefully there's someone you can talk to. Hopefully there's someone who you can tell about your situation, who isn't gonna judge you, and who's gonna be there to help you get to where you want to be. Did I really have one of those when I was a young trans person? Not really. I mean, not in person anyway, but I suppose that's one good thing about being born when I did, is that nowadays there is the internet as well. And the internet can be helpful for people who don't have anyone else to talk to, because there are forums or all that other kind of stuff. It's pretty cool. You can literally talk to anyone in the world. I can go on my computer and talk to someone in China right now. So that's pretty cool, and back in the day they didn't have that. Who were you supposed to turn to if you didn't have anybody else? Now you can always find somebody. Like, I don't know, if you're a young trans person and you don't have anyone to talk to, you can talk to me. Send me a message on my Facebook. I'm good with advice. I'm good with being there to support my friends. I'm good with that, and I like doing that. Okay, but yeah, I think that's a long enough video. So this is Zara for Trans Youth, and sorry for me not being around, but I will be around again. I'm not going anywhere, don't worry. Yeah, alright. Zara for Trans Youth, you guys know the drill. If you have any questions, email them to transyouthchannel@gmail.com. And, yeah, comment and subscribe to us. You know, the good stuff. Peace.